In Greater Edmonton, spring is already arrived. Earlier than usual, it's Shivani Bagga with the Bagga team from Royal Page Magna.
Hey, it's Shivani Bagga, and let's talk what happened in February 2025 in the residential real estate market.
As you know that spring is already here. Spring is already sprung. We just only finished February and market is already heating up. Market is vibrant. People are talking about it. Oh my God, am I gonna get a home or not? Am I gonna put in an offer or not? Am I gonna go into multiple offers or not? It's all those things are doubts, fears are hanging in everybody's mind, but we wanted to understand the stats so we can give the best advice for you. Make sure you listen carefully, all the stats, and at the very end, myself and Shivani will giving you a great intro and advice, what do you need to do for 2025. So stay tuned, let's move on, Shivani. What's the stat?
Absolutely. So in a nutshell, before we get into everything super deep, the market is on fire, prices are going up, and don't expect them to go any lower. So let's dig into it. The average selling price for all residential properties in Greater Edmonton Area is currently sitting at $450,000 month over month. So from January 2025 to February 2025, that is a 2.6% increase. And year over year, so from February 2024 to February 2025, that is a 10.5% increase. Very similar to the stats that we presented to you from January. So don't be alarmed. This is a pattern that we have been seeing, and I'm not going to be surprised if we continue to see it down the year as well. Now let's jump into our detached single family properties. The average selling price is sitting at $568,000 with a month over month increase of 1.2% and a year over year increase of 11.9%. So our detached single family properties are very similar to our all single family properties in Edmonton, or sorry, not our all single family, our all residential properties in Edmonton. So keep an eye out for that those stats are really going to be in tight alignment with each other. Now, if we double check our semi-detached properties, the average selling price is sitting at $421,000 with a month over month decrease of only 0.1%, so very, very minimal, and year over year increase of 8.9%. So again, if you were in those semi-detached properties, let's say like a row home or a townhome, those are a residential attached or a duplex, those properties have gone up close to about that 10% mark as well. So from last year to this year, if you are thinking, hey, I'm in this property, I'm looking to potentially upgrade, do I have enough equity in there? The answer might be yes. Each case is going to be a little bit different, but as a whole, prices have gone up on those properties. So if you are in those homes and you are looking to potentially upgrade to a single family property, detached property, let us know, give your realtors a call and see how much equity you have built in those properties, because those are good investments right now. Our row homes and our townhomes, the average selling price is sitting at $301,000, month over month decrease of 3.5%. However, year over year is sitting at that 9.1% increase. And our apartments and our condos, average selling price is sitting at $217,000 with a month over month increase of 7.3% and year over year, holy smokes, 19.9%. So for all of our condo owners, all of our investors, say you've had your condo for the last 10 plus years and you are thinking of selling. I know the condo market was a little bit crappy those years. However, we're seeing close to 20% growth within February 2024 to February 2025. It might be a good time for you to offload those condos and potentially look into investing in another segment of the residential real estate market. So all in all, we can see our prices from last year to this year, February, have gone up. It's a good sign and definitely a good time for you guys to maybe take a look into how much your property is worth and how much equity you might be able to take out of it and potentially upgrade or diversify your investment portfolio. So that's right now where our Greater Edmonton stats are sitting at for the residential market.
Wow, I was listening very carefully and see those numbers. I was just intrigued what happened. Year over year, we all know that it's all up. But yeah. I was moreover seeing that what happened since January till now, month over month. If all the viewers listen carefully, the stats previously, I noticed that detached homes are close to 1 to 2% up. And the semi-detached and the row houses, they are went down.
Yeah.
They're in the price. Those are down. The condos are up and detached homes are up.
Yeah.
So I can see that at this moment, the demand shift gear according to that, but nothing to worry about it. It's not big deal. Like it went like 5% down or so. It's like a minimal, like 0.1. And I can say like a 3% minus the row houses and townhouses, but that's a fact. Sometimes it's a seasonal, no need to worry about it.
Yeah.
Let's flip gear and see what happened onto the other side of the coin. So right now, number one, we have a total inventory in the market is 4,157 listings available to sell in Greater Edmonton. That's number one. Number two, last month we received 2,723 new properties came in the market, which is 13.3% month over month increment, which is good. January is always a bit more slower. February is always picking up the speed, and then new listings are jumping up into market. So that's normal. If we're looking at a year over year, we are down 0.4%. We have a total 5,127 listing came in January and February, which is very good. I can say anything over 2,500 square feet is a good sign, healthy sign to have that the consumption rate to be equaled. Now on a sell side, on a sale side, we have 1,825 property got sold, which is 14.3 month over month. That is the increment in the sales. And year over year is at 3.42%. This is also down. So sales in a year over year is down, but month over month is 14.3. So February till January is all up. So that's its stats. But now if we can looking at the days in the market, so days in the market, detached homes was sitting at last year 48, now it's sitting at 39 days. Semi-detached home 41 days, now it's sitting at 26 days.
Wow.
And right now row houses and townhouses was sitting at last year 45 days, is sitting at 26 days again. Oh my, 28 days, sorry. Apartment and condos was sitting at 65 days, sitting at 48 days. Ooh. Man, it's quite a bit coming down. And if we put all those things together for all the viewers, how much time it takes to sell in Edmonton for all the properties, it was 50 days in the last year. Right now, sitting at 37 days.
Yeah,
so
and I mean, we're
days.
seeing it. Like these facts are really true. We're seeing it in our day-to-day jobs as well. We list a property and within a week or two we have offers, if not multiples, and they're getting sold. And so, I mean, we see it day in and day out, and these facts are quite true. The consumption rate and absorption rate of our inventory is getting picked up.
I agreed. I look at it last month, myself and our whole team, we was discussing that any properties, I look at it coming in a price range of $400,000 to $500,000, buyers are there. They are hungry. They are wanting to buy a property, but by the time property hits, whoever can go run to the property, show the property, buy the property. Within days, you have a 1 offer, 2 offers, 3 offers. By the time next day they're presenting, you have 5 or 6 or 7 offers. It just happened regularly, and a lot of buyers are getting disappointed. Like, what is your comment into this one? Like when the buyers are writing an offer over and over and then losing the home, they got more discouraged. Like, what is your thought into that, Shivani? Because you work very closely on that side.
Yeah, absolutely. My tip is number one, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But the other thing is we have to do the work in it as ourselves, right? If you're going to be lowballing these properties and you know that it is your dream property, you need to be in a good mindset to be able to work hard for that home, right? And what I mean by that is if you want the home, be aggressive about it. Don't do these lowball offers. Prime example happened to me a couple days ago where my client was, hey, this is my dream house. I absolutely love it. Kept playing the back and forth negotiation game. By that time, she had lost her time out and had 2 more offers coming in. And boom, it was gone, list sold over asking. Whereas had she just made a quick decision, known that she was going to be able to get a property at a price lower than what they were originally asking and had accepted that offer, she would have been in a much better position. So my tip for everybody, all the buyers out there that are in today's market, is if you love the home, number one, make sure your mortgage is approved, so that way you can jump on the property. And number 2, don't play the back and forth negotiation game. You're just losing out on your own time. Be aggressive about it. Go out there and really get what you want.
Well said. I agreed. I 100% agreed with what you said. But let's flip a little bit more coin onto the other side. I want to say high rollers. High rollers are very, I think it excite me because I really wanted to see what is the most expensive property got sold in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Hey, detached home, $4 million. Guys, $4 million. Last month was 6, now it's a 4. Bro, we're keeping the bars up and upper. And semi-detached home, it was $754,000. Row houses and then townhouses was $540,000. Apartment, guys. Last month in February, $1,375,000.
Wow.
That's the most expensive apartment got sold in Edmonton. I'm so excited. I want to wish you all my colleagues, all the buyers who bought these homes, wish them best of luck. And my tip for all the sellers, guys, if you are looking to sell and onto that side, make sure do not waste time, and then make sure you guys are already prepped and you guys are already ready to sell as soon as you're coming back onto it. If you guys have any questions, you guys wanted to have your preliminary price, give us a call today, 780-431-5615, or visit www.shivaniBagga.com. And
don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell button for any of our videos to come out in the future. Can't wait to see you guys in March and recap what's going on this month. But in the meantime, stay tuned for all of our luxury videos, and we'll see you next month.
Love you guys all.